Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, then I would love for you to subscribe for more videos on being your authentic self and creating your dream life. So today we're going to be talking about how to feel good without wearing makeup. What looks good is different for different people, and like I always say, different things work for different people. So I'm just going to be sharing with you guys what has made me to feel better and to feel more comfortable and confident. When I was younger, I was terrified to go out in public without wearing makeup. When I was in high school, I started piling on tons and tons of makeup. I would sleep with makeup on. Like, I would put on so much eyeliner and sleep with it so it looks more smokier the next day, because I didn't know how to do like a cool smoky eye, so I would like smudge it by sleeping with it. And it's so terrible and so unhealthy, but I would do it, and I love that panda eye look. And yeah, and I was terrified to go anywhere without it. And then when I got a little older, I mean, it got better, and I kind of started to slow it down on the makeup a little bit and be more comfortable with less makeup. But there was a long period of time when I just felt like I did not want anyone to see me without makeup on. Now, not wearing makeup right now is not my favorite thing. I think something that I realized is that you don't have to be obsessed with like every aspect of yourself and be totally head over heels in love with yourself with makeup and without makeup. I think it's normal to have things that you like a little more than others and certain things that you would like to change, but I think it's important to just come to that overall balance and love certain aspects of yourself. But then if you have something that you would like to change or you don't really like, instead of just forcing yourself to fall in love with those things, but instead find a balance and try to kind of come into more of a neutral state towards those things. But it really is important for you to feel comfortable and just okay and accepting of yourself, whether you are wearing makeup or not. And this is something that I've been working on for years, and not necessarily intentionally, but I feel like as I've been growing older, there just have been certain things that have helped me out, and I'm going to share them with you guys. So I feel like, I don't know if it's just the structure of my face or what, but for me, like, the number one problem for a long time was feeling like I look tired or I look sleepy. So that was kind of my problem area, and that's something that I've been working on. And there are certain tips and tricks that have really helped me out and helped me to feel more comfortable with myself. And even when I'm at home just chilling out, I still want to feel comfortable and I still want to feel like I look cute. But I obviously don't want to put makeup on all the time, and I'm just not a fan of wearing a lot of makeup in general. So my go-to things are always to style my hair at least a little bit, have clean hair, and then style it, whether it's like a light curl or just straighten it, or just, I mean, most importantly, to just have it clean. That's always a plus. And also taking care of my skin. This is a very common tip, but honestly, just clean, fresh hair and just healthy, glowing skin is really all you need to look decent, to feel good. Right now, my skin is not perfect, but I did find a system that works well for me and that has really cleared it up and just makes it look more plump and fresh. Just having a nice system, as well as making sure that my hair is clean and even lightly styled, just doing that alone really helps me to feel so much more just confident and comfortable, and not be freaked out by the fact that I'm not wearing makeup. Another tip that I have that I have been doing for years, and something that has really been helping me, is doing facial exercises. I'm not going to show you what to do because they're very embarrassing and really weird, so I'm just going to leave some links down below in the description box to other videos that will show you how to do those facial exercises. But doing them even like a couple minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like in the morning and in the evening, makes such a big difference. We work out our bodies, but we totally forget about the muscles in our face, but those muscles have to be toned too, and they have to stay strong, and by toning them, it will make your face look fresher and just stronger, more defined. It can really help with cheekbones and jawline and just under eyes, like everything. So I'm gonna leave some links to those exercises down below, and even if you just do them like 5 minutes in the morning, it makes such a big difference. It just kind of sends blood to your face and makes you look more awake and fresh, plumps up your lips, and just doing that helps me to feel so much more comfortable and just feel much better if I'm not planning to wear makeup, and even if I am planning to wear makeup, it still really helps overall. Another thing that I recently discovered is a tool called NuFace. They have a mini and then they have a NuFace Trinity, which is more expensive and it's bigger, but honestly I don't know if it's really worth buying the bigger one necessarily. I think the mini one works just fine, but it's basically this little tool that electrocutes your face. I know, it sounds great, but it basically gives you like a 5-minute like facelift that's supposed to last, I believe, from 24 to 48 hours. Just this little tool that you slide on your face, you know, around the cheekbones, around the jaw. It actually tightens your skin and gives you like a little mini facelift. And you're supposed to see results right away, but they do get better with time. Again, this is something that will work for some people better than it will for other people, because we all have different skin and we have different needs and different results that we're looking for. So it's not necessarily the end game, but it has helped me a lot. I feel like it definitely helps me to define my cheekbones a little bit and just give an overall just fresher, more awake look. So if you're looking for something that's going to help you to look a little more awake and help you to feel a little more comfortable without makeup, then definitely look into the NuFace. Something that really helps me to feel just more beautiful in general are good smells. And you know, again, this is such a simple tip, but it's so easy to forget. I have my favorite Tory Burch roller ball that I can just take with me anywhere I go, and I know that if I need a little pick-me-up or to feel a little better about myself, I can just kind of roll it on me, and the scent is just instantly going to make me feel better and more attractive. And I think it's important to remember the amazing effect that good scents have on you, and whether it's a lotion or a body wash or a perfume or a roller ball or something like that, I think it's important to have some go-to scents that you really, really enjoy and just kind of lift your mood and help you to feel better and more attractive. My next tip to feel more comfortable without wearing makeup is something that I've been doing for the last couple of months. It's something that my sister introduced me to, so thank you. And that's dyeing your eyebrows. I was terrified because they looked so thick and I'm like, oh my goodness, why do I have sausages on my face? But after giving it a shot, I actually fell in love with it. I think eyebrows really shape your face in general and kind of define your face features and just make you look a little more effective in a way. And you can obviously just fill in your eyebrows, but again, that requires time. It's something that you have to do on a daily basis. But when you dye your eyebrows, it kind of gives that definition without you having to put makeup on every day. And even though you have to dye them like every couple of weeks, it still kind of gives you that defined and more awake look all the time. And you can of course, you know, shape and add on with makeup, but just having them dyed has really helped me to feel a little more whole in a way. Maybe that sounds bad, but you know, it's like when you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, oh, okay, like I need to add something right now. For me, it's always been like, okay, I need to fill in my eyebrows because my eyebrows are pretty thin and pretty light. But once I started dyeing them, they obviously started to look more fuller and more defined. It gives you that more awake and effective look without really having to do anything. So I strongly suggest that you try dyeing your eyebrows if that's something that you want to do. So my next tip is, of course, I have to mention working out, eating well, drinking enough water, and getting good sleep. I feel like a part of looking good is feeling good and having a healthy body, and that's something that we have to work on a daily basis. Anytime I work out, I feel like I look better right away. I mean, your blood is moving, you feel the adrenaline, you just feel more accomplished, and that really shows. And I think it's so important not to forget about that. What you eat has such an impact on how you look, on your skin, on your under eyes. But drinking enough water, it all adds up and it all shows. So just making little changes and really finding a diet and just a system that works for you is a major part of feeling good and looking good as well. So I think it's so important not to forget about that. And last but not least, I just want to summarize again and say that I think what's more important than specifically just feeling good without makeup on is accepting yourself as a whole. Just focusing on your goals and your dreams and just gratitude and reminding yourself of all the things that you appreciate, of all the things that you're grateful for, just keeping a good healthy mindset and just being loving and accepting and just respectful towards yourself. And if there are things that you want to change or things that you want to improve, that's absolutely okay. You don't have to be head over heels about every single aspect and every single feature of yourself, but you can be accepting and okay with those things. And I feel like that's the beginning of growing in self-love and loving yourself more and more. There's still days when I look at myself in the morning and I'm like, okay, like let's fix this up. and that's okay. But overall, I'm okay to see myself without makeup, to go out and grab some coffee without makeup. And for me, that's been an accomplishment. It almost sounds silly from the side to sit here and talk about feeling good without makeup on, but you know what? It's something that so many of us are going through and have gone through, because I know that I've dealt with it, so I'm sure tons of other people have dealt with it too. So I hope that these tips help you out. Check out the links below for the facial exercises and for the NuFace. Let me know if you've tried any of those things. I'd love to hear how they worked for you and what you think about them. Leave a comment below and let me know what makes you feel good without wearing makeup. I'd love to see what you have to say. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I'd love to have you a part of the team and a part of my journey. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have an amazing day filled with love and light and positivity, and I'll see you in the next video.